We heard about this great local winery that actually grows its grapes in Italy, so we had to come here to Attimo to check it out.
We're actually in the former Easy pawn shop just 3 years ago. And so here we are now, an old pawn shop turned an Italian winery. Being a wine person in my earlier career, I fell in love with Italy, particularly the Piedmont region. It is adjacent to the Alps. I'm a born and raised Colorado native, so I do have a thing for the mountains. And so when I saw this land, I saw these farms, I met these people, I spent the next 3 years harvesting out in Piedmont, Italy. Like I said, fortunate enough to go out there 2 to 3 months a year, and usually at the week and 2 week stints. And then harvest is September, October. So during that time, I'll be there 2 to 4 weeks. And we'll harvest everything right in the vineyards in Italy. And we have approximately 8 to 10 different varietals that all come from northern Italy. Once the harvest happens, we bring everything on a boat to the Houston port, all refrigerated, all tracked on a phone. From Houston, it gets on a train all the way to Union Station, right over here to our backyard of the ballpark neighborhood. From there, we have these beautiful high-powered tanks that put everything into high-powered pumps, put everything into our tanks. We do a lab analysis, and from there we play which wood to go into, which stainless steel tank to go into. From there, we like to say we just let it rest. We talk to it nicely, we put cool music on for it, we let it rest in its new home and its new altitude. We have to do tastings, pretty often just to make sure the wine and the taking is good. I know, somebody's got to do it. So the whole process could take anywhere from 2 months to 6 months, depending on which varietal it is, even longer for a Barolo. So it's fun to be a local winery in Denver, and at the same time we're using arguably some of the best grapes in the world in northern Italy to produce it. So I would say, come down and find out what we're all about. Try these wines. We have flights, we have tours, we have tastings. We just have a glass of wine if you want it. So it's pretty fun.
John, thanks so much for having us out and showing us this process. If you want to taste real Italian grapes grown in Italy and aged here in Denver, you've got to come out to Attimo.